All right, welcome back. So we are going to go through the scripts. All right, so the Japanese writing system is composed of three main written scripts: Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. Right. So Hiragana is the main phonetic writing system used to represent every distinct sound in Japanese. Because of its phonetic nature, we'll first learn hiragana to also learn how to pronounce all the sounds in the Japanese language. While katakana represents the same sounds as hiragana, it is mainly used to represent words imported from other languages. So, you're talking about foreign languages, and I think that's where katakana is used. And kanji, which are Chinese characters adapted for Japanese, are heavily used in writing. So if you are in Japan, right, and if you want to like read a newspaper or read something in the store, you'll have to learn kanji. But I think like if you are like listening, or if you're watching anime or Japanese shows, you could get by with hiragana and katakana, just for the pronunciation. Um, so um, all right, so there are no spaces in Japanese. So kanji is necessary in order to separate the words within a sentence. That's a really good thing to note, right? Because the interesting fact here is there are no spaces. So and that kanji will be used to separate the words in a sentence. So kanji is also useful for distinguishing homophones, which occur quite often given the limited number of distinct. So I think homophones, they sound similar, right? Uh, and this, all right. So just let's see what this video talks about.
Hi, I'm Tae Kim and welcome to my first lesson for learning Japanese from scratch. These videos are designed to quickly and efficiently teach Japanese for complete beginners. Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. If you were to very roughly summarize the differences, Hiragana is used for native Japanese words, Katakana is used for words originating from other countries, and Kanji is used for words that originate from China. Hiragana and katakana are very similar in that they represent the same set of sounds. They are called syllabaries because each character represents a single syllable sound. This makes them very easy to learn because each character can only have one pronunciation. We will begin by learning hiragana because it will also teach us how to pronounce all the sounds in the Japanese language. This chart contains all the hiragana characters we will learn in the next several lessons. Because hiragana is a syllabary, you can organize the characters based on the consonant and vowel sounds.
All right. So we're going. We'll be learning hiragana in the next section. Uh, so so the next section we learn all the characters in hiragana and how to pronounce them. As we'll see, every character in hiragana and the katakana equivalent corresponds to a specific sound, and this makes pronunciation very easy as every letter has exactly one pronunciation. However, because there are relatively few distinct sounds in the Japanese language, you must pay extra attention through to proper intonation. And unlike English pronunciation, which is based on accents, Japanese pronunciation is based on alterations between a high and low pitch. For example, homophones can have different pitches of low and high tones, resulting in a slightly different sound despite sharing the same pronunciation. The biggest obstacle for obtaining proper and natural sounding speech is incorrect intonation. Therefore, as you listen to Japanese and begin to imitate the sounds, it's very important that you pay attention to the pitch in order to sound like a native speaker. So basically, I think just to summarize this section, we have learned that there are three different or three main writing scripts in the Japanese writing system. So we have Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. Hiragana and Katakana can be used if you just want to like watch TV shows or animes. You could get by with Hiragana and Katakana. Thing with Kanji, it's if you're reading, if you're in Japan, if you're reading, I mean, if you want to read a newspaper, go to a store, you would have to know Kanji. So Hiragana um, is the phonetic writing system, and it used to represent every distinct sound in Japanese. And katakana is mainly used in for words that are from other languages, that are imported from other languages. And kanji is derived from uh, China, and it's important to know, right? If you're reading itself, because kanji is used to separate words because you don't have spaces in Japanese. So in the next section, we'll be going to learn hiragana. So until then, see you next time.